Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Kodo Otaku. I'm your host, That Guy C4. How's everybody doing? How is everybody's week? How are y'all doing? How's the anime y'all watching? What anime have you been watching? What else have y'all been doing during this time? It's COVID-19 quarantine time. Hope everybody's inside, washing their hands, wearing a mask where they go, staying 6 feet apart from one another. And if you out there on them Florida beaches or just anywhere on them beaches, look, just stay 14 days away from me, all right? Go somewhere else. I don't need that in my life. I'm trying to focus on my own self, trying to make sure my health is good so I could deliver this freaking fire podcast each week. Unless I get, a little tired, take a week off. But still, gonna deliver this fire podcast. But hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's, well, all that good shit. So what's been up with me? I don't know if I said this on the last podcast, but I have started watching Bleach. And yeah. What I'm started off with. I started watching Bleach, and I don't know. Look, it's kind of hard right now for me. It's kind of hard. And the reason being is because I've watched so much other battle shonen anime that's all right, this is the last one I need. I don't know if I can finish it. And I asked Giants, friendly neighborhood guy. He said, look. He said, look, I asked him, hey, look, why is, Bleach getting so much hate? Why do people feel this way about Bleach? He's like, it's because, Bleach is kind of, the last thing a lot of people watch. It's not the first thing that everybody watches. Everybody usually watches the Narutos, the Dragon Ball, all that other stuff. But Bleach is, the last one on the list. And I'm like, so why does he get so much hate? It's cause, people just, once you get to Bleach, you're, kind of tired of it. You're like, all right, here we go, another 300 plus episodes of some bullshit. I don't know if I'm ready for it. And that's how I feel right now, I'm not gonna lie. And he's like, so I'm gonna need you to stop slandering that shit. So I was like, damn. Excuse me. So I'm currently watching it, but I'm not gonna lie, it is a struggle. Because I'm at the point of my anime life cycle where I'm kind of tired of battle shonen. A part of me just I'm kind of tired of the fights. I want to watch, I don't know. I just don't want to watch fights all the time. I want to watch other stuff. Granted, it may not. Ooh, shit! I hit the fuck out of my table. Granted, it may not have a lot of fights in it, but the boy just want to sit down, watch some slice of life. All right, just want to sit down and just watch some slice of life. All right, what's wrong with that? Maybe I might get out the slice of life phase. Cause look, I've gone through phases in my anime life. Right before this is my opening of the podcast. I've gone through phases in my anime life. Right, it's gone from shonen. Right. To isekai, right? Now we on the slice of life. Once I'm done with slice of life, I might go to sports. Once I'm done with sports, I might take my rounds back to shonen, battle shonen, right? So look. The boy just want to watch some slice of life right now. I just want to watch some shit, all right? Just want to watch some shit. I might go to mechs, and I hate mechs. But let me stop. But look, what is up? Welcome, like I said, it's my opening statement. Look, if you are new to the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow on any streaming platform. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. It would help me if you rate this 5 stars on Apple Podcasts as well as if you're on the YouTube side, the video side. It would help a lot if just hit that little subscribe button. But all the social media, everything, just share it with a friend, tell the homies, tell the squad. You know what I'm saying? Gang, all that good shit. Tell them, be like, look, I found this fire anime podcast, Why they gonna be spitting that fire, bro? He be spitting that fire. Boy just be out here. The boy just be out here. Alright. So, what the fuck is this? Disconnected input device. Whatever. Yo, can y'all hear me? Mic check? I think so. But whatever. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rocking. Alright, we're back. I don't know what happened. Technical difficulties, I guess. But whatever. We're in here like swimwear. Let me bring up my podcast notes. Alright, yeah, so I forgot honestly what I was saying. But we don't fuck. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it rocking. I don't give a. Anyway, but like I said, 5 stars, all that good shit, share with the homies, gang. Anyway, so let's get right into the news of things. I got a little bit of news, some anime. I don't know, this might be a short one, because honestly, I'm getting, look. When I get to anime, I'm going to explain a lot of shit, all right? I'm going to explain a lot of things right now, all right? But anyway, so let's get into this. So on the news side of things, Netflix, they have 7 Deadly Sins. The 4th season is gonna start airing today, which is August 6th. So if you're into 7 Deadly Sins, you really enjoy it, I would definitely go check it out. Well, hold on. Let me. Oh, wait. Backtrack. Look, if you're into Seven Deadly Sins, yeah, go check it out, right? But the only reason why I'm hesitant on watching this season is for a magnitude of reasons, right? I'm not the animation guy, but I heard this animation on this season. Woo, it was a little woo. So I don't know. I might go in this, but I might go into this like, cause Seven Deadly Sins isn't my favorite anime too. It's like something I like, something I enjoy, but I'm not like, oh, like I love the Sins, yo. The Sins is like hard, yo. Like these guys go crazy. Nah, just like, yo, I like the Sins. Like I'll watch it when I watch it. Like I would say at first I was like a huge Sins fan. And I'll probably review it. Because I'm currently watching Toradora. So maybe in my Bleach hiatus, maybe I'll go and check out Seven Deadly Sins. And that's only 25 episodes. That's like a day and a half or something. I don't know. I gotta like sit down and actually watch it. But nah, like I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out. It's a huge maybe. Like I'll probably check it out. I'll probably bust down the review, but don't be expecting a review next episode or the episode after that. Maybe like 5 episodes down the line I might review it, but not right away. But yeah, so that's out. I think it's 24 episodes. I think I said that, so that's not that bad. So then another Seven Deadly Sins news too. The TV version that I guess aired in Japan, it got delayed until January 2021 after the COVID-19 delay. So I mean, it's look, man, a lot of shows got delayed, and it's understandable. 6 feet apart, don't come near each other, especially when you're in the booth voice recording. And I'm pretty sure like you can send your lines over the internet too, but it's like kind of fucks it up because now that's like the engineer gotta go do all this shit. So it's like, yo, they just delayed it. Probably doing the finishing touches because what is it? August, January is only what 5 months away. 5? Am I off? I'm not that good at math. Neither am I good at English. I can see. So that's not that bad. So I'm not that mad at that. But hey, look, yo, once again, Seven Deadly Sins fan. Hope you're hyped. Hope you're excited. Hope you're ready for whatever season this entails. Because I honestly don't read the manga. But hey, man, look, Sins, yeah. Whatever, I don't care. Stop. And then my last thing in the news section of things is Shonen Jump teases One Piece manga is headed towards upcoming final art. Now I don't know if anybody kept up with this, but I want to say 2 years ago, maybe 2. I believe it was about two years to a year ago. Oda had said, "Yo, look, I only got like 5 years left in the cut, so look, One Piece is coming to an end." And Oda has said this before. Like Oda has said time and time again, hey, look, One Piece is 85% done. One Piece is 75% done. 80%. It got like 5 years left. Got 10 years left. This, and this. But now it seems like a little bit more plausible. It seems like a little bit more believable because Shonen Jump says, hey, look, yo, like it's heading into its final arc. So y'all better start liking it. No, stop. But nah, a lot of people say it's heading into the Shonen Jump says heading into its final arc. I'm a little bit excited about this because I've been watching One Piece for the past 6 years, maybe a little bit more, but the past 6 years, I haven't been like a One Piece. I was never like the hugest One Piece fan until like I was playing Xbox and this kid kept coming into the party saying, hey, look, yo, Luffy, see your Gekken. Second gear go crazy. He was like, yo, Luffy second gear go crazy. And I was like, word? Alright, I'll go check it out. So that's something I'll definitely go check out. That's definitely something I'm excited for 1000%. Cause like One Piece is long. Like I can't get mad at people when they say, yo, I'm not gonna check out One Piece because it's long. But I can get mad at people when they say, yo, One Piece sucks, but you haven't watched an episode of it. So look, now it's heading into its upcoming final arc. Right? What I want all you One Piece haters to do that have never watched or read a manga, right? I want y'all to go and catch the fuck up and then shut the fuck up and then let fucking One Piece rock, alright? Damn. Niggas be on fucking the internet, yo, One Piece sucks. Yo, what episode are you on? I even watched that shit. I don't remember from the 4Kids version. You ain't even watch it. Shut up. Damn, I'm gonna be a One Piece fan for a minute. Shut up. You haven't even watched it. So how can you critique something you never watched? I'll say something sucks because I'll be like, yo, look, I watched the first episodes. I wasn't really hip to it. Yo, look, One Piece, the first 5 episodes, I was hip. I was like, oh, they going crazy already. Niggas be like, yo, I watched episode 1 where he's in the little dinghy. Like, get the fuck out of here, all right? Anyway, that's enough on the news. So, moving on, I believe. Oh, so this is going to be a game review. So, game review. I have played the new Fairy Tail game. And I'm gonna take TBH's the Black Hokage's formula for this one, because I'm gonna try my best to do a pros and cons list, and like, you know, you hear the pros, you hear the cons, you'll see if it's worth it or not. So so look, Fairy Tail game came out. I'll start off with a pro. Very short story. I believe in totality, I didn't do everything in totality, but it took me from chapter 1 to chapter 9. No, yeah, from chapter 1 to chapter 9, the game was about 11 hours, and that was just me rushing through everything. So I guess that's not that bad. Especially too, if you just want like a quick game, especially if there's more stuff to do in the epilogue. I just haven't done it. So some people said that took them like another 2 hours. So in totality, it might be 15 plus hours if you really actually sit there and do everything. So I like that too. Like, the story short. Also another pro too is it's kind of easy, like, and it makes you think, because later on, you know, you gotta do all this other stuff that makes you think. So that's 2 pros I have off the bat. A con is, yo, they need to update this, because I sent a all right, so literally the first 5 seconds of a con for this is, yo, the game's loading on Steam, and I don't know about PS4 or Switch, but when you load the game on Steam, and I'm gonna do this is like a PC review, right? When you load the game on Steam, for some odd reason, it takes like anywhere between 5 to 15 seconds to load, which is really weird, because all the other games on Steam just load super fast. And before a lot of you people say, do you have it on the SSD? If you have it on the SSD, it loads faster. Yeah, I have it actually at M.2 drive, which is the fastest SSD out right now. So, I mean, it shouldn't take that long to load. It should really just be fast. But instead, it just takes a minute. So I was a little annoyed about that. Another comment as well would be that the controller and the mouse and keyboard, yo, it switches on and off, which is kind of annoying, because like, the biggest thing I had from the beginning was like, I was trying to use my Xbox controller to like change the settings, and it wouldn't work. And for some odd reason, the keys was just fucked up on both, right? So when I first initially started the game, my Natsu was moving by himself, and that shit pissed me off. 'Cause I'm like, yo, like, I literally sent a video to Koei Tecmo saying, hey, look, y'all game is fucked up. And they replied, like, oh, yo, look, our fault, we're gonna fix it, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted to let them know, like, yo, look, your game's messed up. My character's running by itself. That pissed me off, number 1. Number 2 is that when I had like turned my controller off, or I had switched my controller to my Xbox and then switched it back and went to go play this game, the game didn't recognize my controller. I had to go close the game out, come back, and make sure that I recognize my controller now. Now, before we allow you guys to say in the comment section, did you make sure that you connected your Xbox back? Yes, I made sure I connected my Xbox back to my regular fucking PC, right? So that was like kind of annoying too. Like, those are like 2 things that was game breaking. Ooh, yo, these bosses, like some of the bosses, oh man, this is a con too. Two cons. Yo, my pro list is like, it's kind of short. All right. Another con as well would be some of the bosses in this game take like OD amount of hits. Like, there's like bullet sponge bosses basically. So it's like kind of annoying, because it's like you'll be like super over level, and you'll be one-shotting everything. But when you get to that final boss, who might be like, in your eyes, maybe a little bit a little bit at the same level, if not like maybe 1-2 levels higher than you, it still takes a while, because it's like, yo, like, this is a bullet sponge now. Now, this is something I wish they would change and update, because like, I don't want to be sitting here. I literally, on the last boss, I sat there for, I want to say like 20 to 30 minutes, and I was just in my chair, leaned all the way back, like, yo, I'm getting tired of this. Like, everybody in my chat was just like, yo, this boss is literally taking a while. Like, I was just like, yo, I'm sick and tired of this. Also too, follow me on twitch.tv, that guy C4Z, I'm just saying. But but no, it was just annoying, because it's like, yo, like, this is a legit bullet sponge right now. Like, you're literally just taking all the hits. What the fuck? And then another con of mine is that, look, Fairy Tail the show relies heavily on friendship, right? And I hate how the game kind of like just pushes it in your face a little bit. They're like, friendship, and I'm like, all right. Like it kind of gets it. It's kind of helpful, but it's kind of annoying after a while. So I'm gonna put this, I guess, in the middle because it's like friendship, woohoo, friendship, woohoo, friendship. Then you just get annoyed. You're just like, all right, like I just want to go. Like, it's helpful. Don't get me wrong. But it's kind of like, it just feeds into the trope of like, yo, look, this is an anime just strictly about friendship. Nothing else, nothing more. And I'm just like, alright. I would have to say, another pro would have to be like, yo, this game looks fine. I'm not really I like a game that runs really well. Outside of the two controller keyboard issues, the game runs perfectly fine. Like that's the only problems I actually found. Like when it comes to the Sword Art game, which is another anime game that got delayed, just like this one. And the Sword Art game had glitches and bugs galore. Like I was falling through the map, enemies were falling through the map, enemies were getting set up to Jesus, all this other stuff. I will say in this game, I didn't really find that many glitches. I saw other people find glitches, so I mean it's optimized enough to my liking. Besides those two things, other than that, like I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and be like, yo, look. Like I was flying through the sky doing the T-pose the whole time, but still, like this game is optimized. No, this game is optimized fairly well to the point where it's like I wasn't sitting there like getting pissed off that I fell through the ground. I wasn't sitting there pissed off that I was T-posing. Also, too, it didn't eat up a lot of my CPU. I think the whole time I was only at 30%. And some of the games that are like, you know, millions of dollars put into them, they run like shit. So it's like, eh. And also too, you can tell this game is made on a budget because it's not, like I said, it's not very long. So it's like what you get is what you get, which I'm not mad at. I hope they add DLC to this game. I feel like my pros and cons list was trying to ask. I hope everybody can understand what I'm basically saying. This game is okay. It's not terrible. Like if someone was to say, hey, look, should I buy this game? I'm gonna say to you this: if you bought the Sword Art game, save your money and wait till this one to go on sale. But if you didn't buy the Sword Art game, or you're a fan of Fairy Tail, you like anime games, this one's actually good. Like of all the anime games that came out this year, this one's probably my favorite, to be honest, because I still want to play it now. The only reason I'm not playing it now is because like I'm doing this, and I stream, and I want to play this on stream. I want to play other stuff on stream. So like I'll probably like get back to it eventually, but for the time being, no, like I actually want to go back and play it because there's more stuff I want to do. Like I still want to beat that epilogue. I still want to go and max everybody out. Like this mad shit I still want to do. So, but when it comes to that though, this game keeps me constantly like entertained. So I hope that it does get a DLC that keeps me going, because I actually do want to go back. So like I said, if you bought the Sword Art game, I will wait for this one to drop. But if you did buy the Sword Art game, you're looking for an anime game to play, and it's something you really want, yeah, I would say that it's worth the 60 if you really like anime and you're really into it. If you're skeptical on it, wait for the price to drop. But if you're like, oh yeah, I really want an anime game, something that's really good before the PS5, Cyberpunk, all that shit comes out, hey man, go do it. Go check it out. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I want to go play it now, but you know, I'm doing this, that, everything else. So I'll eventually get to it. I don't think I have any more pros and cons. I guess my last thoughts on this game is that, like I said, it's probably one of my favorite anime games to come out this year. You have Sword Art, My Hero, and Kakarot. Yeah, because Kakarot came out at the top of the year. And with all those games, you know, Fairy Tail, out of all those three games I named, oh, you had the One Punch Man game, but nobody really played it like that. And those reviews on that game is horrible. Like they literally say that game is like dog shit. So when you look at this game and you're just like, wow, like, you know, should I pick this up? Like, I'm just gonna say I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I have no problems with it. I think it's good, you know. And I guess I think it's so good because I have anime game standards. So like if this was like, I guess, another AAA game, I probably would feel differently about it. But this is like a BC game, so like we gotta start supporting some of these BC tier games, because honestly, some of these AAA games don't be hitting the same. And I play a lot of games, and I stream a lot of games, and I can see like what game was like a labor of love and what game was like like Ghost of Tsushima, which I also beat, but I'm not gonna review. That was a labor of love. That's really good. That's like a AAA game. But then fucking some other shit I play is like fucking AAA game. That shit's ass. Like, yo, come on. But that's how I feel. Once again, look, do what you want. I can't tell you. I at the end of the day, it's your money. I'm just gonna give you the advice and just give you the stepping stones on what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But anyway, what to look out for, what you should look out for. That's how I'm gonna say it. Yeah, so I'll tell you about what I said. But anyway, we are 20 minutes in. I'm about to body the next 40 minutes with a whole bunch of anime reviews, right? As my dog comes in the room, but we'll let him slide. So here we go. Fire Force. Hold on, before I get to the anime reviews, I would like to say this though. This is about to be a little rant. I'm honestly getting tired of watching anime. Now, let me explain this. The only reason why I say I'm getting tired of watching anime is because I've read Fire Force and I'm starting to hate the adaptation of this, right? Pause 1 sec. Let me talk to my dog real quick. Alright, talk to my dog. Told him, yo, look, you gotta chill out a little bit. Alright, we in here like swimming. But yeah, like I said, like I'm starting to get a little tired of watching anime. Only because look at this, right? Only because, like I said, I read Fire Force. And oh man, like I don't know how they adapt stuff. It just makes me like just not really like I'm starting to understand like how my friends who used to read Harry Potter, how they felt when they was watching it, and they'd be like, yo, like this honestly doesn't make sense. Like this is why I don't ever watch the movies. And it's starting to make me understand why they never watch the movies. Because I have a lot of friends who was into Harry Potter, into The Hobbit, into all this other stuff. They never watched the movies, right? They just always just read it, liked it, kept it moving. I think they watched the first couple and they said, nah, I'm good, right? But now it's like I'm reading Fire Force, right? And then I watch Fire Force, and then I read God of High School. Now I watch God of High School, and I'm like, shit. Fuck, I don't even want to talk about this no more, yo. I get so bored and so frustrated watching this stuff that I'm just like, man, yo, really? Here we go again. Here we go. Right? So I'm like, fuck. Right? So, with that being said, yeah, I don't know. What I'm gonna do is probably going forward, if I'm not really feeling the episode, I'm just not gonna talk about it at all. I'm just gonna let that shit go. Because I like doing my podcast, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to sit up here talking about something I don't really want to talk about. Because that's not good to the people who listen to it if I'm not really into it. And that's not good for the people who actually, like, you know, just want to hear what I have to say. Like I said, like, I'll probably come on here and say a few words, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, look, honestly, this episode was amazing, yo. Because, nah. But anyway, so let's get into this. I'm going to run through Fire Force, right? So look. Fire Force, I don't know what episode number this is, but fuck it, who cares? This is a 2-part episode, right? 2 parts, 1 episode. Part 1 is Shinra vs. the Evangelist, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I did not pay attention this whole episode. I was not interested in this whole episode. When Shinra fought the Evangelist, I was like, alright, whatever. I was like, it's cool. I don't know, I just didn't care. Like, they just didn't make me feel like I should care about this. So as I'm watching Shinra vs. the Evangelist, I'm just like falling asleep. I think I fell asleep a little bit, woke up, he fighting more people. I'm like, yo, how long you gonna be fighting the Evangelist for? Like, y'all can't even make this interesting. The manga had me interested. Now this, I'm just like sitting here like, yo, whatever, man, fuck it. Whatever, I don't care. Shit, let me actually see what some people on the interweb say about this. Let me go to the handy dandy Andy chart. Let me see. Maybe I'm bugging out. Where Fire Force at? Maybe I'm bugging out. Because I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. Alright, here we go. Episode 5 discussion. Favorite moment when Sherry gets nervous and smiles? Yup, enjoying it, very nice. I really hope the story gets better. It has a good cast overall animation. Just hope the story gets better. It's a very good concept for me though. It needs plot development, anime changes recently. I kind of like it more. For me, it's better than it waited season 1. I think Inko will join the Evangelist side though, based on the preview. Animation choreography is kind of improving for me. The counterattack of Shinra was true lit, so awesome. These niggas all saying the same shit, yeah. The fight was cool. They not saying any like. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this like some people will actually sit here and watch or sit here and write novels and be like, yo, look, this episode was fire, it was amazing, da 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 da. But these people just came on here and just said, yo, it was cool, and that's how I feel. Like, the episode was cool. I don't really care for it. Fuck it. Part 2 was them taking down the demon, and honestly, look, when I read this, oh my gosh, yo, the boy went crazy. I was like, oh, They're taking down the demon, the infernal demon. Oh my gosh, this shit is so crazy. Maki is doing the little fire tornado. This shit is fire. Whoa, the buildup was hype. I was so amazed. And then the anime, I was like, yo, this shit is boring, bro. Like, I'm about to fall asleep watching this. Because they just didn't make it seem interesting. They just made it seem like just some bullshit. And I was just like, oh, I'm bored. So yeah, nah, I was cool on that episode. I was cool on those 2 parts. Honestly, I was cool on that shit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, what's today? Thursday? So maybe when the episode drops tomorrow, maybe my feelings will change. Maybe I'll start liking Fire Force again. But nah, not right now. Nope. Don't like it. Anyway, moving on. SAO. So, I'm probably not even gonna cut this episode, this podcast out too. I feel like this don't really need to be cut up. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Maybe I might cut it up. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But anyway, so moving on to SAO, right? So look, this episode was I actually thought this episode was okay. For starters, the administrator must have some fire pussy because she finessing everybody, right? The administrator got niggas fucked up in the head, right? Because they had the fucking one egg dude. He loved the administrator so much he went just bonkers for her, yo. Like, she must have some fire pussy, son. Fire, cause she got niggas out here just doing wild shit for her, right? Wild. Like, she had Yuji, she stripped down Yuji, was like, damn, that shit fire, I might have to betray my old friends, yo. It's like, she had niggas doing wild shit. So the reason why I say the administrator must have some fire pussy and she finessing everybody is because she basically, so in the last episode, one of the maintenance people, they had came through and they was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you to help get Kirito back. And he pulled out a gun on the dude that says, yo, look, that he pulled a gun on the dude that wants to help Kirito. He says, nah, bro, you ain't doing that shit. Y'all took my girl away from me, so I ain't letting y'all save Kirito, right? So he pulls out the gun and he literally says to the dude, he's like, hey, look, yo. And I was like, damn, that's why I came up with the thing on my notes that said she must have some fire puss, because it's literally like, yo, like, she finesses dude. She literally said, hey, look, when I get out of here, we're gonna live our life, we're gonna do all this other shit, I love you, all this other stuff. Because he stayed at night and I guess he watched after her. So with him watching after her, he probably started to develop this relationship with her, and he said he went to the world with her and spent time with her and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, oh yeah, she got some fire cat, bro. She has to have that fire shit. So I'm just like, all right, so but long story less long, he does, pop pull the trigger on homeboy, and it left it like that. Honestly, I can't remember because there was mad shit that happened this episode. But anyway, moving on. Sinon faces her fears and to subsidize her. So basically, in GGO, the subsidizer came up and like put so much fear into Sinon that she couldn't do shit. She's like a husk basically, and this same thing was about to happen. He's about to basically SAO was about to do another fucking rape scene, and I was about to be tight. I was really about to be fucking upset. I was ready to come in here and just say, yo, SAO did that shit again, bro. They did that shit again. But no, they didn't. Sinon, she woke up, she faced her fears. She said, get the fuck off me, bitch. She pulled up, and I need to stop cursing, but fuck you, I'll do what I want. So Sinon, she pulls up and she said, hey, look, y'all facing my fears, and she basically beats him. Cause she says, I've had enough. Like, yo, you're not doing this to me no more. Like, honestly, I'm not taking it no more. Get off of me. Leave me alone. And yeah, faces her fears about subsidize. I thought it was cool because you used to see Sinon develop. Like, she faced her fears. Sinon was always scared, but her being around Kirito built up a lot of courage for her. So now she's probably like, she thought to herself, yo, I had to save Kirito. I can't be scared of this guy no more. So let's do this. Leafa saves the people of the underworld. So I believe I mentioned this in the last episode as well, that the underworld people and the one integrity knight, that they like each other. Like, they're about to die, they're about to get pulled up on, and yeah, they're like, yo, look. They're like, yo, look, I like you. If we were in the past life, I would definitely be with you. And Leafa, she shows up with a whole bunch of other underworld people. She's like, hey, look, Calories here. Let's do this shit. And they go and they smoke all the people that came to invade the underworld. They come up, kill them all, and keep it pushing. They're like, yo, look, we got you. Squad. I like that a lot too. Like this episode wasn't entirely bad, necessarily wasn't entirely good. It was just okay. I just liked it. What else do I have on my notes? Oh, all right. So this is interesting too, right? Yo, each podcast is gonna get shorter and shorter because I hate talking about some of these anime sometimes. Like, cause I'm not saying I'm loving this SAO conversation, but it hasn't gotten to a point where I'm like, I really enjoy it. Like God of High School and ReZero, I'm at a point where I really enjoy it, so I'll talk about it for a while. But SAO is just like, yo, look, this happened. All right, yo, next. That's how I feel right now. So I'm not saying I hate talking about it, no. But I want to get to a point where I love talking about it every episode. So right now it's just okay. But yeah, so moving on. They try to convince the people that they're bugging, they're being tricked again. Oh no, they try to convince the people that like, look, we're good. Like yo, y'all came over here because somebody finessed y'all. And that was, I think I said that in the last thing too. Like a lot of these episodes are connecting now. So I believe in the last episode, a lot of these people are like real skeptical about going to this world. There's a lot of mistranslations about stuff. Like, the Americans say all the Japanese, Koreans, and Chinese all like each other. Like, there's no difference. So a lot of this stuff happens or whatever. And I was like, wow, like what the fuck? So now in this episode, Asuna and all the other people there, they try to convince the people invading, like, hey, look, y'all are killing like actual people. I hope y'all know that. Like, and these people can't come back. And you see, like, and they're all saying this because, like, yo, like Lisbeth is going down. Like, a lot of their friends are going down. So someone at the crowd says, hey, look, I got this, and tries to convince them. And they're all talking. They're all saying, hey, look, yo, we got to work together. We got to stop fighting. The Pokemon theme stars are playing. Brother, my brother. What the got for? We got to win this war. Tell you why, brother, my brother. That shit start going off in the background. Everybody starts, saying they start feeling that. They're like, damn. I feel that shit, yo. I feel that shit. So, but with that being said, Poe, who was part of another, kind of part of a PKs, and SAO. PKs are player killers, and SAO, if you die in real life. So Poe, he pulls up, he's like, hey, look, don't believe that shit. Don't believe it. Alright? These niggas is lying to you. They're liars. Like play the Funk Master Flex shit. Y'all niggas worship him. Right? But no, he's basically saying like, yo, they're lying, they're trying to finesse you. Don't believe what they're saying. It's not true. Alright? Like, I don't know why y'all believe in them. Don't believe them, okay? Like, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, like he's really finessing them. So now the people, they're like, nah, yo, y'all lying, yo, look, we about to go smoke y'all some more. We about to go do this shit. But then Poe's like, wait, yo, look, y'all give me Kirito. If y'all surrender, y'all put y'all weapons down. Y'all ain't gonna fuck with y'all no more. And they're all like, no, what the hell no. And Asuna's like, nah, yo, I'm getting tired of my friends getting smoked. I'm getting tired of my friends losing. I don't want us all to die now. I don't want us to die. So she's forced to surrender. And Poe's last thing is like, yo, let me see Kirito. That's where it ends. Now, like I said, this episode was just okay. This episode was just okay. I thought it was alright. I liked it more than the Fire Force episode. There's not a lot to say about this. I basically just gave you a recap of it. That's really it. Which I'm gonna try to stop doing too. I'm trying to stop doing recaps. Just try to talk about the episode straight. Say what I like about it, what I dislike, and just keep it moving. But if I had to talk about the episode recap, I'm fine. It's alright. So, but no, it was an alright episode. I enjoyed it. It was alright. Yeah, it's just okay. I don't know what else to say about this. This podcast is going places. Yeah, it's going places. But anyway, so next we have God of High School, and it is Han versus Jin. Now, this was actually a good fight. I believe it starts off with Mori Jin, he fights somebody else, and the guy's like, yo, look, I watched how you fought the other dude. I can't beat you. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then he just beats him, right? Just flat out, just poof, gone, right? Does like some super tornado backflip 360 kick. Right, so we got Han versus Jin. Now, first of all, I have to say that Han versus Jin's fight choreography was amazing. The animation, art style, I liked it a lot. I really loved it the whole way through this episode. I thought it was fire. I thought it was amazing. There's nothing I would change about this episode. The only thing I would change about this episode is that if they stayed 1-to-1 with the manhwa, right? That's my only critique, is that they stayed 1-to-1 with the manhwa. That's my only fucking critique. Other than that, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I don't think I have anything else to say when it comes to the animation, the art style. I think the music as well was good. Everything about this episode was just good. Like, I just really enjoyed it. Like I said, I wish it would have stayed close to the manhwa, but I guess I understand. But still, fire, amazing, loved it, right? So going forward to so a lot of stuff happens with Han, right? Han is out here smoking Mori Jin, and I have these. I already know how strong Mori Jin is. Mori Jin is like super strong, but I think during this, Mori Jin was just more focused on him and Han becoming cool again, because they're going throughout this fight. He's busting his ass, right? He's busting his ass, breaking him down. Han is doing all this other shit. But I think Mori Jin just wants to get inside Han's head, just let him know, like, yo, look, we're friends. Like, we're homies. Stop doing this. Yo, like, at the end of the day, we're cool. We're cool. We're homies, right? We're homies. And I think that's like Mori Jin's whole thing, that he just wants Han to know that. And Han doesn't care. Like Han, his whole life has always tried to trust people, and he never like anytime he starts to trust a group of people, they always like backstab him, they always betrayed him. Like, they have a flashback where Han is going against Han has grown through school, he got a squadron, you know, Macho Man Randy Savage. He's like, yo, look, I'm out here, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And he goes and fights this other gang, other rival, other crew, whatever, and his homies ain't nowhere to be found. They all leave, and Han's just sitting there by himself until Han's friend shows up, and he's like, hey, look, yo, I got your back, all right? I got you. You my homie, you my friend. Let's do this together. So with that being said, Han is it's just understandable why he never trusted nobody, and it's also understandable why Mori Jin wants Han to accept him as his friend, because it's like, yo, Mira, Han, and Mori Jin, yo, like, I want us all to be cool. Like, we just crashed the wedding, we've done all this stuff together. Why can't we just be homies? So it was just interesting to see that Mori Jin was like trying the whole time. But going forward with this episode, so Han's friend dies, right? And that takes Han to like a whole different level. Like, and it takes to a whole different level too, because the director said that he would help him. He's like, yo, if you win, I'll help you. And he started the treatment. Excuse me. He started the treatment for his friend, but it was too late. So Han is in a whole different level, because it's like, yo, look, I was going through this tournament, I was out here fighting people, I was doing all this other stuff, and it's like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, what the, like, so it's like that. Like, yo, he's mad, he's pissed off, he's like, he's just enraged. But before Han's friend dies, he writes him a little letter, and it just basically says, oh, look, you've been a good friend, I hope you meet other people that are like, you know, your friends too, that you can call your friends. And throughout this whole fight, like, Han is just like in go mode. He's just like boom, 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 boom. He's just fighting everybody. He's just beating everybody's ass. And I'm just like, damn, yo, like, Han is really going through it right now. But once he gets to the part where he reads the letter, his whole mind changes. And then the little announcer dude, he's like, hey, look, y'all should fight. But Han is just like, it's like kind of like, yo, I'm over this shit now. He's over. He accepts them as his friends, and you know, him and Mori Jin, they go back to the fighting, and they start going in, and Mori Jin comes through with this new technique, and he just drops it on him. And I was like, damn, like, yo, like, this is like a really good episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Granted, like I said, it's not like the manhwa. Let me stop. I just want everybody to read the manhwa and understand what I'm saying. But no, I really enjoyed this episode. I can't review a fight. Like, what do you want me to say? Yo, the choreography was fire. Art style animation was fire. My favorite thing about anime is also too, when they like hop out the animation and they start going to like the black and white little sketches. I love that. Like, honestly, I think that's like so cool when they hop out animation and they're just like, all right, yo, crack knuckles, boom, 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 boom. I just love it. I honestly love it. I think it's amazing. So that's something I really enjoyed a lot too. I really enjoyed this episode, right? Granted, like I said, it's not like the manhwa. But I really enjoyed this episode. Like, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it from start to finish. it kept me intrigued the whole time. You know, like Chibi says, an episode or something's really good, we just lose track of time and you just end up at the end of the episode. That's how I felt about this. Like, I wasn't even paying attention to the time, the count, anything. I was just boom, boom, like, we're done. I was like, oh, like, that shit felt short, but no, it was a lot of information received in this. So, like I said, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I think this episode was fire. I think it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So moving on to the last thing on my notes, which actually just feels like a short week. Outside of, like, usually it's like an hour, but it just felt kind of short. But I guess because, like, SEO did its thing. Out of high school was just a fight. Fire Force, I barely remember because I was like, that was just this thing in my head. But now we're on to ReZero. So, ReZero had a lot of stuff happen in it. A lot of stuff happening in it. A lot. Like, a lot. And I didn't even take that many notes, but so much stuff, like, conversation-wise, was just crazy. So, and I'm probably gonna brick on some of this stuff, so please don't beat me up. So, basically, there's a combo between Echidana and Subaru. And, basically, Echidana is surprised that Subaru was able to pass it so quickly. Like, she literally says, she's like, I didn't expect you to get here so fast. And he says too, he's like, yo, you look good in a school outfit. So it's like a little conversation back and forth. But the whole time they're talking, Echidana says to Subaru, like, hey, look, you know, like she's surprised she passed it, and Subaru just wants to know, like, how this world came to be. And it's like, you know, like, this is you, right? Like, this world that we're in right now, it's something that is from you. It's from your memories. It's from your heart. So these things are just made from you. And I just took those things and made them. And Subaru couldn't understand it at first, which kind of made sense to me because, like, it's like she said, like, yo, this is stuff that comes from you. And she's like, well, he's like, how did you get, you know, my mom and dad's reaction like that? Like, how'd you know these things about my mom and dad that I didn't even know? And she was kind of like, you did know these things. You just like kind of put them to the side. Like, it kind of wasn't like, you know, wasn't something that you were focused on. It's kind of like, all right, like, you know, like, I'm just gonna ignore this stuff. Because Subaru has just been so sad and depressed for probably a good portion of his life that he probably just puts a lot of that stuff to the side. So Echidana's like, let him know, like, yo, look, this is a part of you. And I'm probably bricking and I'm probably missing a few things here. But Subaru's like, he's kind of taking it back. And Echidana says, yo, look, you gotta go forward with the trial. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna let Amelia handle that. And this thing with Amelia, right? Amelia cannot handle this, right? Amelia is not Subaru. Subaru is able to go through this stuff because Subaru's mind is so fucked up that it's just like, at this point, he's just like, what's next? Like, what's next? And Amelia's mind isn't like Subaru. Subaru has died countless numbers of times, has gone through the same period of time so many times. It's just crazy. So Subaru wakes up, he finished his trial. He has to go on to the next trial, but he doesn't want to. So he comes and he sees Amelia, right? And he's looking at Amelia, and Amelia is freaking the fuck out. Like, she's like, like, she's just freaking out. And Subaru's like, you good? And she's freaking out. She doesn't know what to do. And Subaru just basically like just says, yo, look, go. Like, they just take her back home. She goes to sleep. And it's crazy to see this because now, like there's something that troubles her past, and it involves her father, and it involves Puck, and all that other stuff. So I want to know more about this because she goes through the trials time and time again, and the same thing happens. She can't do it. Like, the same, she can't confront her past. And I believe that's trial 1 is confronting your past, and I guess it's at that pivotal moment in your time where you're just like, yo, look. Like, can I do this? Can I do this? And I guess she can't do it. I guess a part of her just can't just face whatever's there because she's just so much stuff is happening. Subaru was probably able to face his parents because they probably can't compare to what she's going through. But Subaru has probably learned so much, dying so much, that he's finally able to express himself, finally able to tell his parents how he truly feels about things, just able to just breathe, right? And she probably can't do that. So that's where she shares a convo with Subaru, and they talk about stuff, and honestly that conversation gets my mind too. But the conversation is basically like, yo, look, she's scared, he feels like she can't do it, and Subaru basically just reinforces her, saying, hey, look, you have to believe, you know, like, you got to be able to, I know you can do this, you know, you're able to do all this other stuff. And like, she goes out her way and touches him and all this other stuff, and it's basically like just it's like a reassuring conversation. It's a conversation of like letting Amelia know, like, hey, look, like you can do this. These people are believing you. They believe in you. I believe in you. So, you know, like, and I say you got to be able to do this, but it's kind of like, it's just kind of reinforcing. Like, that's something Subaru's character has always done. Is just reinforce, like, yo, you can do this. And I'm probably like breaking this part. And like I said, this happened, and I probably had to rewatch this part, but I didn't rewatch it. I'll probably rewatch it just in case I missed a few things. But yeah, for the most part though, that's basically what they say. You know, let me rewatch this part real quick. Hold on one sec. Okay, so we're back. I watched it real quick. So yeah, basically that's what that conversation is. And then they have another conversation. Yeah, the conversation is really just like him just reassuring, like, yo, you can do it. Just go back tonight. Then there's like 2 other conversations. There's a lot of conversations that happen in this episode, right? So there's a conversation between like everybody at the table, and Otto says, yo, why don't we just take all the people and just go right through the barrier? And Subaru's like, yeah, yo, we can do that. We should do that. So this little girl shows up that showed up in I think I want to say the 2nd episode, and she's like, nah, y'all can't do that. And they're like, why? And it's like, it's basically because you can do that, but just remember, their souls are gonna get like, they're gonna basically become like Rem. Like, their souls is gonna be like a husk. They're gonna be empty. Like, that's basically what's gonna happen to them. And they're like, oh, yeah. So yeah, we can't do that. So like, we can go to a certain point, but we can't go past you at that point. All the half blood, half bread, whatever they have half people. I'm gonna say, I don't know how the proper say, but yeah, that's basically what it is, right? So y'all can't go. And then there's another conversation that just happens right after the Amelia one, and that conversation is between Ram and Subaru, right? So Ram says to Subaru, she's like, basically like, yo, like, not a lot of these people want to be free. And he's like, what? And he's like, yeah, like, not a lot of them want to be free. A lot of them just want to, you know, just rock out. And he's like, what are you talking about? And they talk about, they bring up Frederica and how Frederica gave something to Amelia, and how that could potentially did something. So now Ram is saying to Subaru, like, yo, look, be cautious at all times. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know, something might happen. I'm just saying, something might pop off. And I believe later on Ram tells Subaru something as well. But let me get to this part. I see Ram as being more open to Subaru as well, because she probably would have never gave him this, like, in the season 1. She probably would have just like cursed at him, said all this other shit. But right now she's kind of respecting him, because she herself, I feel like, knows that something's up and she don't want nothing to do with that. But who am I to say? So there's a convo between Roswell and Subaru, right? And this conversation was very interesting because basically Roswell set this all up. Yeah, Roswell basically set up everything that happens right now, and as they're talking, Subaru is starting to see key words that Roswell is saying, and he's like, you knew about this? And Roswell's like, yeah, I set this up. I wanted Amelia to look like the hero. I wanted you and her to look like the hero. I wanted her to become cool with Crush. I wanted her to do this. I wanted her to do that. And Subaru's like, all these things run through his mind. Subaru wants to hit the shit out of Roswell, but Ram stops him. Ram, my fault. Ram stops him because he's like, yo, like, that shit not worth it. But it's like all these thoughts that run to his mind because, yo, Subaru has, like, he knew about, like, the witch's cult. He knew about this. He knew about that. And he knew all this stuff was coming. And he's like, yo, like, what the fuck? I died all this time for you? Like, I died. I lost countless number of people for you. Really, my nigga? Really? Like, that's fucked up. So, like, Subaru is just like, damn, like mans wants to smoke Roswell, but he's like, damn, like, that's just crazy that you knew all this stuff and you was just over here just rocking out perfectly fine, just doing whatever you want. And I'm just sitting here watching Roswell and his conversation, like, wow, like, I don't know if I should be mad at Roswell or happy for him, because, like, you gotta think about it, right? If Roswell never does this, half these events don't happen. Like, a lot of these events don't happen. They don't look at Amelia like a hero. They don't look at Subaru the same. Like, a lot of these things don't happen. So Roswell had to kind of do this in order for these things to happen. But I can understand why Subaru's mad, because it's like, yo, look, I lost myself multiple times for you, basically. I'm just like, damn. That shit's crazy. But they all decide to just bring the humans home that went to the forest. So round up all the humans and just say, hey, look, we're gonna go back home. So they go back home and Subaru goes to the mansion door. Knock, knock. Nobody's there. He just goes inside and he's like, where's everybody? Where's everybody? Where's everybody? And he says, where's Rem? Oh, sidebar too. Ram tells Subaru something that he should ask Beatrice or whatever. He tells her something about Roswell, and obviously Beatrice right now are really feeling Subaru, so who knows how that conversation is gonna go. But she tells him, Ram tells him something, man, I want to know where that goes as well. I'm interested. So, but anyway, so Subaru goes at the whole man. She's like, oh, where's she at? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where's Rem? Where's Rem? And then all of a sudden, Subaru slips on something. I'm like, what the fuck? He slipped on a towel? And then it's his whole fucking organs just spilled out all over the shit. And who was it? You guessed it. The first bitch from the first fucking episode that was cutting niggas in the fucking stomach. And she says to him, thought you were gonna do this to me first when you find me. And boom, Subaru has died. Hey man, he made a few episodes before he died. So I wonder where he's gonna start now. I wonder where the checkpoint is. And a part of me feels like that checkpoint is where he won the trial. So that's why Echidana says, you want to be the one to finish his trial because Amelia can't do it. And I'm just like, oh shit. Oh, I'm interested now. I'm interested. So I'm interested in this. But yeah, that's the end of my podcast. Honestly, this podcast is probably trash. It felt a little rushed, I'm not gonna lie. Usually I take my time a little bit more thorough throughout this, but it felt a little rushed. So like I said, I'm probably not gonna break this down as well. I'm probably just gonna leave this alone as just one long episode for the video side. I usually cut them down, make their own separate things. But on the audio side, yeah, this episode probably wasn't that good. But I mean, there's a lot of takeaways from it. There's a lot of things I probably missed. So I'm gonna say, look, if you like this, which you guys probably did if you're the first time, the last time viewer. But also too, help the boy out, share it with somebody, help the homie out. I appreciate all that good shit in the bag of chips. But without further ado, I'm out. Peace, sayonara, all that good shit. Bye. And we'll come back with the fire next week. But peace out. 1.